trenches. How's everyone doing today? It's going to be episode 3 of the troy-bilt tough cut. 210 or 220. Covers, the self-propelled cover says 220. The top cover says 210. Last episode was we got it running after I cleaned the carburetor out and all that, and I had to tie off the brake because the cables were frozen. I was gonna order the cables. I'll show you guys a picture of it now here, that on this mower I picked up for free. It was a basket case mower. It was a Honda engine Yardman self-propelled mower out in Mount Juliet. It's a little bit of a drive, about 20-minute drive, but it was free, so for parts or scrap, because it was involved in that tornado we had a few months back. And I figured instead of me ordering cables for this mower here, let me see what this mower has to offer. So it's got a Honda engine. It's a 5.5 horsepower Honda engine on it, and the cables work on it. The self-propelled cables work on it. So my plan is to take the handle off of that Yardman. I've already stripped it down already off camera. It's either take this handle and switch it to that off that Yardman one and put it on there, and it'll have the brake handle that'll open it up. So I'll probably do it that way. And like I said, this engine runs. I might just save it, put it on put it on something a little bit different than this one, because there's a lot of things that's hinky on it I don't like, and I think I'm just going to switch it out and put a little different engine on there instead. Because like I said, the muffler is kind of hinky on there from where it got stripped, or they broke that off of there and stuff, and I don't want to sell it like that. So plus I can find some way else of fixing that, but I figured in the long run I'll just switch it out with the Honda engine I got here, and we'll see if we can get that one going on here instead. So I'm going to put you guys on a quick time lapse here. I'm going to go ahead and take all this off of here, take the engine off here and stuff, and we'll get this going, okay? Alright, this is what I got going on so far here. I took that other one off, the older engine off, older brakes. Look at the blade that was on it. This blade is trash. As much good as all this is trash. This was on that Briggs engine. Even though they had a blade adapter on there to hold that thing, that was still dangerous. This is trash. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, it's trash. It's a decent blade, but I can't have it on there. So unfortunately, I got the blade on here, but it's the one off of that that MTD deck, the bent crankshaft one. I got that on there right now, for testing purposes, to see how good it's going to go and all that. The only other problem is this belt is going to be too small, I think, for this, or it's going to be too tight. Or it might not be, but the cable is going to be too short for this because it was on a rear self-propelled and this is a front self-propelled. So that's the only other issue I have right there. The only other alternative I have is the other cable that came off of it was to adjust the speed. It's long enough, so I'm thinking if I can get away with it, just have this on there, but the only problem is it has that end to it and not the end I need right there. So that's the only other dilemma I have. So there's one or two things I either have to do. It's either I put that that handle back on there, or I get a different cable to put on there and stuff. And hold on, my phone's ringing. I'll come back to you guys. Okay. Now plans have changed now. Since this is not going to actually work on this, I got another MTD yard man. It's got the cable I need to put on the original handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that handle, original one, put it back on here again, and probably take the other bracket off of here for this handle, for the cable, and adapt it on there somehow. And then that should help with the self-propel, and hopefully not the self-propel work. If it doesn't work, then I'm not going to fool with it. I'm just going to gut out this whole thing, and I'm just going to turn it into a push mower with a Honda engine. So I'm going to put you guys on another time lapse as I take this apart again. Okay, I'm just not even gonna worry about it. I know the transmission works, but I'll just cut it. I'm gonna take it off. I'll use it on something else. I'll probably just turn it into a basic push mower. Just take the gears off, take the transmission off. I'll keep it. I'll figure out something else with it, and then I'll just run a cable for it, and then we'll get this to be a regular push mower, and we'll just leave it at that. So I'm gonna throw you guys on a time lapse. I'll put that cover back on it, and well, we'll see. I'll debate on it. I might put the cover on there. I'll probably just put the cover on there just to cover it up, make it look better. So we'll throw you guys on a time lapse on this, taking this apart. Okay, it's now a push mower. I took all the transmission line off, linkage off, and all that. Unfortunately, I couldn't put that cover on there, but I put the brackets back on there so for the wheels and all that. And also for the cable to work, I had to take the handle off that Yardman deck. I'll have to show you guys that deck when but I got the cable where it works. It does have compression, it does have oil. Already checked it already. I'll show you guys real quick. Pull a little dipstick out of the Honda there, but got oil. Let me get a paper towel. And it's right where it needs to be. It actually is not too bad. It's dirty, but it's not bad. Supposed to just dip it in. Dip it. It has compression, but it won't start. So I'm gonna see if it needs the carburetor clean real quick. So we're gonna got a blade on there, but it don't have the best blade. It's on there. Stuff, and this filter's all right too. So, open up the choke. Close it back. Let's see if she purrs. Alright. So we need a carburetor clean on this one. It's probably not going to be today. Now, I'll probably do it tomorrow here. Because this pretty much took the day right here trying to pull that engine off, put that Honda engine on here. So yeah, we're gonna put this cover back on here. So yeah, we just need to do a carburetor clean on there and clean out the gas tank. So we'll leave it at that tonight. I'll come back out here tomorrow and start wrenching on it. I need to find something to hold that fuel line here because this is loose for the fuel line. So yeah, it's going to be a basic push mower, which will be alright. I just got to straighten up that wheel, that big wheel on that side. It's a little crooked, so I just got to probably just take the wheel off, and I'll take my pliers and just pull that there. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey today of this one, since it was episode 3. So episode 4 will be tomorrow sometime here, and I'll start taking off the carburetor and check out the main jet. It's probably plugged up, more than likely. It's the main jet you got to screw in. So I'll get everything set up for that tomorrow. We'll clean this up and we'll give this thing a start and see how it runs. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I'm up to 165 subscribers. So channel's really growing. And follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time on Turning Wrenches.